Kamran Boxarinin, Director, Eurasian Security and Prosperity, Nyuland Institute, United States.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, Your Excellency. It's an honor to be here. I really enjoyed your candidness and the insights that you so generously shared with everybody. I really mean it. And congratulations on everything that your country has achieved, from the liberation of your territory all the way to COP29, and best wishes for the future. You have touched upon the question that I wanted to ask, but I will ask it a bit differently. So we have been talking about risk, and we've been talking about connectivity. And you mentioned the North-South corridor. We've talked about the Middle corridor. There are great changes taking place to the north of this country and, of course, to the south. There is the conflict that you have explained that you don't expect between Iran and its adversaries to get out of hand. But Iran is also going through change internally. Likewise, you mentioned that you don't know when, and none of us can foretell when the war in Ukraine will end. But the implications, the longer it goes on, the implications become more and more grave. How do you see this strategic environment affecting your country's ability to navigate towards the future and to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself? Thank you.
Well, actually, I think the best way how to navigate in this difficult environment, even without this war situation in the region, is as it is. I think the main remedy and the main recipe could be to be fair and to be straightforward. We managed to establish good relations and sometimes excellent relations with our neighbors, I think mainly because of that, because they can trust us and they know that there will be no surprise from us. With respect to Ukraine, our support to Ukraine's territorial integrity was articulated many times, and this is our position which we do not hide, regardless the audience where we speak. At the same time, our friendly and strategic partnership relations with Russia did not suffer and should not suffer because of this war. And this is a position of our government which is based on our national interest. I am responsible for Azerbaijan's security, safety, development, and stability. And whatever is necessary for that, I'm doing, based on principles. So never we did something which we did not consider was right or legitimate or, to say, perfect from point of view of international law. Because if you yourself violate the rules which you want others not to violate, then it's just the beginning of the road to the desert, you know, without water. The same with other neighbors. Already was mentioned about our good relations with Israel. Yes, good, and we consider each other friends. And that should not be a factor which interferes into our relations, say, with Iran or with Palestine. Our position is absolutely straightforward. And again, based on international law, we fully support the aspirations of Palestinian people to have their state. We were co-sponsor in many cases in different institutions, including Islamic cooperation organizations. So one should not exclude another. You must be fair. You must base your steps and statements on international law, and you should do everything in national interest and nothing against national interests. There have been cases in the region where foreign actors were moving the figures on the chessboard of the country. And what results it brought to? Tragedy. Foreign actors have their own national interest, and they not necessarily coincide with yours. If they coincide, good. If they don't, we say no. We never joined any adventure which could create potential threat to Azerbaijan. And always were fair in our relations with Iran, with Russia, with Georgia, with Europe, with our brothers in Turkey. And this is the reason why we achieve success. So nobody expects us to do something which we do not want. And this is already established format of cooperation. And also important is that we never do anything against anyone without any motivation. Yes, now we face unjustified attacks on Azerbaijan from some countries. We do respond. These countries actually launched a Cold War against Azerbaijan. We said, okay, we accept this, and we do the same. And we do exactly the same and do not cross the red lines and do not burn the last bridge. But we will respond, but we will never start first. And the same was with Armenia. We did not attack them, we did not occupy them, we did not expel them. It was them who did it, and they got the response, yes, in 28 years, but anyway. So if I continue my, continue to share with you my ideas on that, probably we'll need another 4 hours. So probably I stopped now, and I think it's enough already what I said. And thank you very much for your patience.